As messages go back and forth between Tehran and Washington, Israel is being very clear about its position regarding a possible renewed deal with Iran.
We have made it clear to everyone, if a deal is signed, it does not obligate Israel. We will act to prevent Iran from becoming a nuclear state.
Tough rhetoric, which, most analysts say, is backed up with a military option. For years now, Israel has been preparing one. According to reports in the Saudi media, Israeli fighter jets have been flying over Iran for the past few months.
We have to keep preparing our capabilities to deal with the matter if there is no agreement, or if there is an agreement and we see that the Iranians get really close to producing nuclear weapons, so that we shall be able to act.
The big question is whether Israel will be acting on its own. American assistance is crucial for a successful strike, but will that assistance be provided in case of renewed negotiations? Not so sure.
If the United States ends up with an agreement with Iran, Israel's room to maneuver is going to be limited considerably. Israel cannot do things in spite of the United States' will.
One of the main points of contention between Jerusalem and Western powers is the Israeli view that danger from Iran does not end with nuclear weapons. Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz and the National Security Advisor Eyal Hulata are both in Washington, hoping to explain the dangers of pouring billions of dollars to the Iranian economy and where that money might end.
This money will not build schools or hospitals. This is $100 billion a year that will be used to undermine stability in the Middle East and spread terror around the globe.
And just to remind the American leaders, a rocket attack by Iranian proxies in Syria injured 3 U.S. servicemen on Wednesday. A nuclear deal taking the sanctions away from Iran could facilitate many, many more such strikes.